Do you eat dogs? Are Chinese people friendly? Is China anything like North Korea? Hello, this is your only Chinese friend and your only Chinese cat friend. Meow meow. I didn't get this name out of nowhere because I'm actually the only Chinese friend most of my international friends have. And honestly, that comes with a lot of funny responsibilities. Like, they will ask a lot of questions about China or just my opinions on China related topics. So today I'm gonna answer 10 questions that most of my friends will ask. I think you might be curious as well. Firstly, dramatic. Firstly, it's actually quite. Oh, do I wear qipao normally? No, absolutely not. I only wear it because of this video, and I bought it like 4 years ago in a Halloween. I want to be like a Chinese vampire kind of thing. So yeah, I don't really wear qipao normally. This is video only or special occasions only, like if you're going to parties, if you're attending a wedding. Next is, do Chinese people eat dogs? This is actually quite funny. So one of my friends, her best friend, came to China for first time from France actually. She came to me and was like, "Oh, Iris, I don't know if this is suitable to ask, but I really want to know." I was like, "Yeah, sure." She was like, "Do you eat dogs?" This actually made me laugh because I think people still getting these like stereotype, no message from social media. Not the friends that I know will eat dogs. It's not very common to eat dogs here, okay? But I do occasionally eat those ones who ask that question. Next is, what's your honest take on Shein? I think most people here, especially in China, we don't really use Shein, and we got an app called Taobao, and we can get pretty much everything and with good qualities. So it's not very popular here, and probably most people wouldn't know what that is. Also, I prefer my clothes don't fall apart before my coffee gets cold. Also, I got this question a lot. Why is your English so good? And because I pay for international tuition fee, it's worth for £40,000 of trauma. So, of course, I'm fluent. Yeah, because I studied abroad before. And then, are Chinese people friendly? I think it also depends. Some people are just more expressive, but Chinese in general are not very expressive. We don't scream, "Oh my god, it's so nice to meet you," these kind of things. Show our friendliness in other ways. So I think we pretty much warm up like soup, slow and then delicious. It takes time to be friends with Chinese. Fifth question is, why do Chinese students sit in silence during the classes? I think, just like I said before, most Chinese tend to be quiet at the beginning, but if you really get on well or they're really enjoying the class, they will speak. But we tend to put ourselves quite small. That's what we have been taught growing up. If you make yourself quite small, that means you're being humble, you're not like being arrogant. Okay, next one. Also, I got asked quite a lot. What's your personal opinion about Taiwan? Let me do you, girl. Is China anything like North Korea? I've seen videos, blah 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 blah. Okay, if China were like North Korea, you're not gonna see this video posted on YouTube. Yeah, nothing like North Korea. Well, I've never been to North Korea, but a lot of my friends will be like, before landing China, I thought China is gonna be like North Korea, armies everywhere, flags everywhere on the street and stuff, but not really. It's a pretty free market, and also you don't feel politics on a daily life. Were your parents strict like classic Asian parents stereotype? Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Especially when I was a kid, my parents is super strict about my homework, my scores at school. They're also quite open enough for me to, study abroad, so I wouldn't complain too much. Next one, how many siblings do you have? Are you from a really big family or are you the only child? Yeah, I am a twin. And I got another set of twin sister and I got an older sister. So count that. I literally grew up sharing everything apart from my underwear. Next one, why are there almost no homeless people on the streets in China? Da, 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 da. The first one is Chinese are very family orientated. It's very family center society. So I would say like Chinese family basically like unpaid social workers. So we believe like if you're from the one family, you should help each other out no matter what it is, financially, mentally. And then the second one is because the local government take it very seriously. They will probably like send them to community centers or like the local community office or just send back home. I think most likely they will be sent back home by the police because I've seen one. Yeah, I don't know if some of them is trying to escape from the family. That's probably not very ideal. Thirdly, we don't glamorize the street life. Like we don't really have van life aesthetics. It's not a vibe here. So I think living on the street, it will be a very humiliating for the person and also for that families. People will think they are losing face, especially if you're doing it in the local community that someone might know your parents or your parents' friend. People will trying to help their siblings or like relatives, no matter how hard it would take. I don't know if you guys have any other questions to ask since I'm your only Chinese friend. But I am willing and very open to answer any questions. Yeah, so comment below and let me know what do you think. See you next time. Bye.